And that, inshallah, they will make you proud. They will make our community proud. Now, I don't want to ramble here. I'm sure you want to meet these two young men. I'd like to introduce to the stage right now Matthew Ho and Asad Mohammed. Let's give them a warm welcome. So these are the two celebrities from Asian Court that we have with us today. I'll say a couple words about each of them. Matthew here, I had the privilege of teaching him mathematics last year. And, you know, he's a really good kid, talkative kid. If he's in the classroom, you know he's in the class. If there's a word that I could use to describe him, class clown. I mean, he would hide stuff, write stuff on my board, just all these kinds of things. And if you asked me in my classroom, of all the kids I had, would there be a kid you could name that would do something monumental like this, I would never have thought of Matthew. So Matthew, I'd like to thank you for teaching me as an adult, because sometimes these kids can prove us wrong, that I've learned something tremendously from this young man, that as a teacher, you should not pass judgment, because any one of these children can do something inspirational and smart and blow you away. So Matthew, thank you. You know, you're never too old to learn from someone. And Asad over here, mashallah, I didn't have the good fortune of teaching him. But I can tell you one thing, that all the teachers that I've talked to that have taught Asad have spoke volumes of this young man. He is a kind, respectful, hardworking, diligent young man. And mashallah, these are the youth that are going to change the future for us. So he's in grade 12 right now. I don't think I'll have the good fortune of teaching him, but he's active in our school in the MSA. He comes down for Jummah prayer when we have it at our school too. So mashallah, an active young man in our community. So they will be setting up their booth over here. What I'd like to do right now is, with Mr. Khan, present a plaque of recognition to each of them, and a little, you know, gift on behalf of the organization.
Well, Matthew and Asad, congratulations on behalf of the North American Muslim Foundation. I will also request the President Aleem Dar and my Director Niaz to come forward over here and give this out, these plaques on behalf of the foundation to Asad Mohammed. And the other one goes to Matthew Ho. Matthew, come forward. Okay, thank you very much, guys. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you. Now we are going to continue with our jungle.
Turn a little bit so you can have a picture together. Yeah. Just.
Yeah.
Circle come forward. All right.
Okay. We were hoping that Jim Karagianis will be here. We are still waiting for him, but if he shows up, then we are going to call him on the stage as well.
Okay. Show the plaque as well.
Show the plaque. Show the plaque. Show the plaque, guys. There you go. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. How are we doing today? Good. Fabulous. Welcome. My name is Bean, and I'm going to be your mad scientist today. Now, I know I don't look that mad, but trust me, I can get very mad. The very first thing I need you to do is I need to make sure everyone's off the stage. Today, I'll be using a lot of very strong chemicals that I need gloves for, so it's definitely not going to be good for your little hands. I also need everyone that's sitting in the front. We need to bump back so that we can't touch the stage. A lot of the chemicals I'm using today are very, very dangerous. If they happen to splash or spill, they're going to hurt you, and I really don't want that to happen. So I need everyone to back up from the stage. I'm sorry, guys, you're just far too close right now. All right, guys, I need you to back up. The chemicals I'm using are very dangerous, and I cannot have you this close. Experiments, but we need to make sure we know all of the mad science rules before we begin. Now, at Mad Science, we like to do our rules in a very special way, so I need everyone to raise one hand high in the sky, and you're going to put your other hand right in the middle of your chest on your heart. Now, in your best voices, you guys are going to try your best to repeat after me. We're going to be louder than the bouncy castle and louder than the basketball. We're going to be as loud as possible. Are you ready? Fabulous. All right. I promise. Not to talk. When Bean is talking. I something to say? All right, the last one is really important. So hands high in the sky. Take a really big deep breath. I promise that if I am chosen to volunteer, I'll take the stairs over here. I'll walk up all the way myself. I will not spring on the way I want to. I'll come over here. I won't touch anything on the stage unless Matt Science and Lab Coach says so. Go. Oh my goodness, did I lose all of you on that one? Now that one's really important. I'm going to need people to come up and help me to volunteer with some experiments. But if you do come up, I need you to make sure that you walk very, very carefully. We don't want any fingers to get stepped on and no fingers to get squished. Then we're going to ask you to come all the way up to the side. We're going to use the stairs on this side of the stage, and we're going to come up to right here. Once you're up here, I know you want to touch a lot of stuff, but please keep your hands off so that I can make sure that all of my chemicals stay safe and you stay safe as well. All right, I think that's it for rules. One last one. Hands high in the sky, back on our heart. I promise to have lots and 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 lots of fun. All right, fabulous boys and girls, I think we should get started now. Now, I am a scientist, but over the winter, I've been practicing a little bit of magic. Does anyone here like magic? You know what? I'm not really that good at it, but I've been practicing one really, really cool magic trick. So do you think I could have a volunteer to come up and help me with my magic trick? All right, I'll get you to come up, but make sure that you walk all the way around, all the way to the stairs, and then up the stairs. Yeah, go all the way to the side there. Can I get you to hold this? Actually, no, I'll stand it for now. All right. And what is your name? Samaya. All right. Now, have we met before? Have you met me before? No. So, what we're going to do is we're going to do a card trick that's going to read her mind. Yes? Now, right here, I have a deck of cards. I got a really, really big deck so that you guys can all see the cards. And I'm going to shuffle them up to make sure that they're nice and mixed together. Now, I'm going to get you to cut the deck of cards. Do you know how to cut a deck of cards? All you have to do is take a whole bunch and flip them over. So take as many as you want. All right, now we're going to flip them over. Now this time, you're going to take even more and flip them over. So you're going to take even more. All right, now you know what? I'm a scientist and I'm not a magician. So I'm going to take these first cards, and we're going to put them away so that I don't have to use these ones. Now, this should make the trick a little bit easier. But the problem is we still need to make sure we can read her mind. Now, are you really good at reading minds? Of course you are. She's fabulous at reading minds. So I'm going to get you to take the first card, and I want you to show everyone the card, but you can't show me, okay? Make sure you show everyone, but don't show me. All right, now, if she has shown you the card and you've seen the card, can you start clapping so I know you've seen it? All right, it sounds like almost everyone's seen the card. So, Samaya, I need you to hide it back in that deck of cards. Hide it in there, make sure I'm not going to see it. Shove it in, make sure no one's going to see it. Is it in there? It's hidden really well? All right, can I get you to hold this now? We're going to move this aside. Are you sure it's in there? Did she put it back in? All right, you hold on to this. I'm going to shuffle the cards. All right, we're going to make sure they're really mixed in. And now we're going to need a magic word. Is there a magic word that you like?
Abracadabra.
Abracadabra is a wonderful magic word. So on the count of 3, I need everyone to yell abracadabra, and I need you to knock on the deck of cards to make sure your card comes all the way to the top. All right? 1, 2, 3. Do you think that worked? All right, take that top card. Let's see if it's yours. Show everyone. Is that it? No? Okay, you know what? Wait. Give me another try. I'm not a magician. I am a scientist, so I am a little bit new to this. Are you sure this isn't yours? All right, let's try that one more time. Maybe you guys just need to yell abracadabra a lot louder. Let's try that one more time. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that should have definitely worked that time. Now, you put your card right at the top, right? Let's take a look. Is that it? Oh, well, that's just being silly now. You know what? Lucky for me, I brought something very important for magic tricks. I have the magician's insurance policy. Now, if any of you drive a car, you'll know that just in case you get into an accident, you have an insurance policy. As a scientist, we like to make sure that everything's going to work out just right, so I bring my insurance policy with me. So I'm just going to read it and make sure that everything's going all right. Now, the first thing it says is the scientist or magician must be using a full deck with a volunteer. I have a deck. I have a volunteer. That looks pretty good. Oh, it says that you have to be wearing shoes and not gorilla feet. You got shoes on, so we're going to have to see what the problem is. Now, the problem is sometimes we can't really find the card because she's not using the right magic word. Did she yell the magic word really loud? Well, if you yelled the magic word loud, it's probably good. So I think we're going to be just good. Can we give her a round of applause? I'm just going to get dizzy doing this now. But you did an awesome job. Let's give her a round of applause. She did amazing. Thank you very much. You can have a seat. Thank you. It's where?
You want a card from the class?
Oh my goodness, is that her card? Now, is that what you did to my card? If you did this to my whole deck, I'd have a very big deck to play with. But you did an awesome job. I have no idea how you did that. Good job. All right, now, you know what? As much as fun magic can be, I thought I've been talking for a very long time. Do you guys mind if I take a quick drink? Oh, you guys are so kind. Now, lucky for me, I brought a whole bunch of glasses of water so that I can make sure that I have something good to drink. That does not look like clean water. Did someone make my water messy? Did you guys replace my water? Well, you know what? I'm not going to drink that because that looks really, really dirty, and water should not look like that. But I was actually thinking, I really want fruit punch. Did anyone have fruit punch today? You had fruit punch? Did anyone have fruit punch today? You did? Then can you just go? Oh, thank you. So I'm just going to take some fruit punch, slam it into that cup, and then hopefully you did have fruit punch today. So then all I have to do is make sure that I have fruit punch with me. Thank you so much. That's awesome. I love fruit punch, but you know what? At Mad Science, they have a huge problem, and they say, Bean, your lab coat is so dirty. You really shouldn't be drinking juice in it. So, you know what? It might be better if I just have some water. Did anyone here have water today? Oh, excellent. Lots of people had water. Water is such a great drink. If you had water, can I get you just to blow a bit in your hand and then throw it up at me? Just go. Oh, I got a whole bunch of them all thrown up. Keep throwing. I know a lot of you had water all from the side, all from the side. Oh, fabulous, guys. Now we're going to make sure we put the water back into our cup. And then hopefully, instead of fruit punch, I'll just have some water instead. Now what you're going to notice is, yes,